It's wild how you can stick two guys in the same uniform, hand them the same job description, and end up with two completely different animals. Devon Achane and Ollie Gordon too, both called running backs, both set to wear that teal and orange, but what they bring to the table couldn't be more different. Not even close. Start with the numbers. Gordon, he's 6'1", a solid 226 pounds. Achane stands at 5'9", barely brushing 188 pounds. That's a 38-pound gap, the kind that doesn't just show up on paper. You feel it on the field. One's built to outrun you. The other's built to knock the air out of your lungs. You blink, and Achane's gone. You hesitate, and Gordon's on top of you like a freight train with no brakes. Funny thing is, Gordon doesn't care about finesse. He doesn't dodge. He declares war. And the way he says it, it doesn't feel like talk. "I'm a bruiser," he said, eyes not blinking. "I'm going to run through you." Not around. Through. It doesn't matter if it's the first snap of the game or the last drive in the fourth quarter. The plan never changes. It's you or him. Guess who he's betting on? Achane's rookie season? Flashy. Explosive. A highlight reel waiting to happen. Every touch came with a jolt of electricity. Every carry a chance to blow the roof off. Speed like that doesn't just stretch the field. It changes how defenses breathe. He made it clear. He's not just fast. He's dangerous. But Gordon doesn't need to be fast. He just needs to be there. Right in your face. Every down. Every quarter. Daring defenders to make a decision. Do you want this? Really? It's easy to look at these two and think they're opposites. Like McDaniels assembling some mad scientist backfield where no two pieces match. And maybe he is. But dig deeper, and you see the thread. Achane might be small, but don't get it twisted. He's not soft. That guy took hits that would rattle bigger backs and pop back up like it was nothing. And Gordon? Sure, he's built like a linebacker, but he's not some clunky bulldozer. There's more there, a little shift, some patience, a pass-catching game nobody's talking about yet. Coaches love to play it safe when talking rookies. Praise the tape. Downplay the risks. Quote the buzzwords: versatile, coachable, potential. But when McDaniel talks about Gordon, there's something sharper in the tone. He saw what Gordon did in 2023. All of it. The 1,732 yards, the 21 touchdowns, the awards, the broken tackles that looked like slow-motion car crashes. That's the version Miami wants. The one that dragged entire defenses 5 yards at a time. Not the one from 2024, when things got messy. The dip in production, the summer do-I, the questions about discipline. McDaniel knows. They all know. But they took the swing anyway. And let's not forget, this team let go of Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson, guys who did work in San Francisco and didn't disappoint in Miami either. That's not a small move. It's a statement. The backfield belongs to the new wave now. And it's a young one. Achane is 23. Wright is 22. Gordon is barely 21. That's not depth. That's a storm system. No retreads, no veterans clinging on. Just raw talent with something to prove. Wright, by the way, is the one people aren't talking about enough. He's a little bit of both. Fast enough to scare you. Strong enough to finish runs. He's that awkward blend that's hard to label. And that's exactly why he fits here. You get the sense McDaniel doesn't care about labels anyway. He wants options. Different flavors. Matchups. Games where Achane gets the spotlight. Others where Gordon is unleashed like a hammer. Some drives where Wright is the answer to a question nobody asked until it was too late. But how do you divide the touches? Who gets fed when it matters most? That's the part that's still in flux. Everyone's guessing Achane leads the charge, and maybe he does. He earned that after last year. But don't be surprised if Gordon carves out a role faster than anyone expects. He already has something most rookies struggle to find: trust. Coaches know he can pass block. That matters. It's not flashy. It won't make the highlight reel. But it keeps quarterbacks upright. It wins respect. Gordon knows it too. He doesn't need to be sold. Doesn't need to hear how the league works. He's been doubted already. Dropping to the 6th round? That's a scar that doesn't fade. But instead of sulking, he's got that chip on his shoulder that makes you uncomfortable in interviews. "It's me versus you," he said, "and I'm banking on me every time." That's not swagger. That's survival instinct. That's the look of a guy who's not waiting for opportunity. He's taking it. And it begs the question, what happens when you pit this trio against each other in camp? What kind of fire gets lit when 3 guys under 24 are told there's only so many carries to go around? How do you manage that tension without killing the chemistry? Or maybe McDaniel doesn't want to manage it. Maybe he wants it exactly like that. Pressure makes diamonds, sure, but it also shows you who cracks first.